Hey guys, Grassman here, playing more Magic Survival. We're going to continue the previous game, where I think we were trying to survive a long time again. We have those same ones that we had from before, where we almost got to 40 minutes, so I think we're trying to go for 40 minutes in this one. Hang on, just 1 second. Okay. I always say hang on, but to you it just happens instantly. It's actually pretty good. So today, I guess if we're going for 40 minutes, it's going to take two videos yet. So, the 20 minutes today is going to get us like 15 minutes in the game. And then it'll put us near. Yeah, so I guess our goal is to get around 30 minutes today. Thunderstorm. Which is just about doable. Or like 25 minutes maybe. And then we'll have to hit 40 next time. I don't know what happens when you hit 40 minutes, but... So what do I talk about today? Spirit. Talk about, Skyrim. I did the Skyrim... So you know that one of the first quests you can do is the save the guy from the Thalmor Torture. Save the Greymane guy from the Thalmor Torture. One of the first quests that's available is that quest. I hadn't done it yet in my account, and I was, higher up. In my account, the first thing I had done... So I had done that quest 2 or 3 times before, but not in that account. Not in the new account on my PS4. I'd done it on the PS3 a couple times. So the first thing I did in that account was I did the rail-off trick to get a whole bunch of... I did the rail-off trick to get a whole bunch of archer levels. So my archery was quite good. I did the companions thing, so I had the Skyforged steel sword. And I'd done the Dragonborn quest and gone to pick up the ice shout, because it's my favorite shout and it's really OP. I hadn't done the trick that allows me an infinite shot if I want yet. I think. So, I had the ice shout, a sword, and a bow, and I had some spells. I had a heal myself spell and a heal other spell. So I got the quest, searched the thing. So I got the quest last time. Then yesterday, I went and searched the thing, the house, found the evidence, and then went with the guy to go loot the thing, or go raid the castle. Naturally, I got completely sidetracked. First thing, I was looking around the nearby place. So I went to the Steedstone, because I already got that. That was one of the other things I did. I immediately got the Steedstone. Crazy strong stone, like an extra 100 carry space, and your armor doesn't give weight. Which basically, if you're using heavy armor, that's another like 40, or it's another like 40 just for the chest piece. That's plus 20 carry weight. And you don't get the whatever you'll weigh. Like, you might weigh 100 sometimes wearing certain armor. So it's kind of like an extra 200 carry weight. So I went from there, north, and slightly east. Then I found a dragon, and started killing the dragon. A bit of help from Lydia, and a bit of help from some bandits, which I then also killed, and a sunken ship. And then at one point I also found a Hagraven nest. So I killed one Hagraven, found a hidden passage, found a bandit that needed help, let him out to help, we killed the two Hagravens, and then he tried to kill me, which did not go over well. So, what next? So then I finally, got near the area, but then I started going north. So I got to the fort, and I started going north, because I saw there was a fort over there that wasn't being marked. And so I swim all the way over there. It's a giant castle thing. And I'm like, is this, out of the map? What is this thing? And then it marks the castle, finally. And it says, Vollengrud or something. And I go up to the gate, and he says, you're not welcome here. And I, try and shoot him with an arrow. It doesn't work. And I realize, oh, you know what? This is probably DLC content. This is probably, the Dawnguard building. And I realized, oh, no, this is probably the vampire building. I didn't mean to take MP taken there. Oh, well. So I realized this is probably the vampire building I'll need to come back to. It's a really cool castle, though. So I had it marked, and there was a, boat thing that went, that said, go to Ice Carver's thing. So I go there, and it's just a dock near the same Imperial place. The same Thalmor torture place. That, it's a boat, so you don't have to, swim all the way over there, it just teleports you. So then I finally I met up with the guy and started raiding the base. There were two guys. The first guy pretty much died immediately, and I know they're supposed to die. The two aren't immortal, the one is. Because these guys, two friends there. The one died in, one hit, because he was wearing bandit armor or something. Your normal leather armor. One of them actually was wearing steel armor, and he survived a good while, and I figured, oh, you know what, I should just heal him so he doesn't die. So I use my heal other spell, and I heal him. And then we go through the entire thing, and with a combination of my shout to prevent too many guys from attacking us at once, my heal other spell, and my bow and sword, because I'd snipe them, and then when they got close, I'd bring out the sword and shouts. And then after the fighting, or in the middle of the fighting, I would bring out heal other, and I'd heal the guy in the steel armor. So, after the entire thing, I was actually able to keep one of the guys who's supposed to die in that quest alive. Because the two random people are supposed to die. And then it's just him and his brother that survive. And the other thing is, the entire time while we were fighting, I would just pop back and loot the armor. I just left everyone in there naked, because the Elvish armor weighs almost nothing. The chest piece weighs 4. And the hat and gloves and boots all weigh 1 each. But they sell for so much. The hat, gloves, and boots each sell for 50-ish. So it's 1 weight for 50 gold. And the chest piece weighs 4, and it sells for 225. Of course they're gonna sell for less because my speech is low, and the guys try and give you less money anyway, but the Elvish armor is really valuable, so that's a really good quest to get early on. So I've gotten a little bit later on, but now I'll have a fair bit of money once I sell that, and hopefully I can go get my alteration up. Because the other thing I really like, because my favorite things in that game are the ice shout and the paralysis. The ice shout and the paralysis, because they're both paralyzing ones. The ice shout stops people, and the paralysis paralyzes people. That dragon fight I had earlier was also quite fun, because it was a blood dragon, so it was a fairly strong dragon compared to me. So I was switching between bowing, and I ate a bit of I had stolen some food earlier, so I ate my stolen food. Overload. So I ate the stolen food. I was using a whole lot of heal self. Or quick heal, fast heal, I think it was. So I would like switch between bow and fast heal at one point, and Lydia was just kind of gone for half the fight, and then at one point she came back. And the dragon was distracted with Lydia, so I went in with a sword. I finished it up with a sword. So, yeah, we're only 10 minutes through. Did I do anything else? I don't think I did anything. I think that's pretty much everything I did there. Does Skyrim have any quests where, like, I guess there's a couple quests in Skyrim, Shield. I was gonna say, does Skyrim have any quests where you help someone and then they don't immediately turn on you? There are actually a couple. There's a wolf, there's one with a wolf. It's not actually a quest, that one. I don't think the one with the cave was either. But there's just a thing you can find, in a certain spot where there's a wolf in a cage, and a hunter. And if you let the wolf out, it will kill the hunter, and you can help it kill the hunter, and then it won't turn on you. It'll just leave. There is a peaceful wolf you find. What else is there? I think for most of the other quests, like, you help a bandit or something, and he immediately turns on you. It's like, okay, now that we've dispatched the Hagravens, give me everything you have, including your life. Just like, I knew that would happen. Because as soon as I saw him turn around, I'm like, he's gonna turn on me, isn't he? And, yep, what do you know? So I, like, shoot him once, and then he just doesn't hit me, he goes straight over for Lydia. So he charges Lydia, and I'm just shooting him, Lydia's meleeing him, and he just dies super fast. Like, what was he even trying to do? Like, he was, like, wearing no armor. I was wearing the steel stuff. Cyclone... So for paralysis, you need high alteration level. Because paralysis you can buy at the Mage College, but you need a very high alteration level. You need alteration, like, 70 maybe, before it's, or 65, or 60 or 65 or 70 maybe, or higher, before you're able to unlock, before you're able to buy the paralysis spell. So then it appears in his inventory and you can buy it. Because there's the alteration teacher who gives you the... What's his name? It's like the main guy you do the quests for the Mage College with. He's the alteration teacher and you can buy the spells from him, and you can also get training from him. Problem is you can't get your gold back like you can with Ralof, so it costs a whole lot to actually get your alteration that high. But once you finally... I guess I could pickpocket it off him. I could do like a pickpocket loop. Quick save, do the pickpocket, and if it doesn't work, just reload. And then... Sorry, I was distracted. And... So I would just do... I could pickpocket over and over again. And until... I've just used the same gold to get all the stuff up. I can also only get like 5 training levels per upgrade level. So I would have to like train 5 times, hope that gets me up a level, and then do it again. And it might. It might be enough to get me up a level, and even if it's not, I can just come back whenever and get the training again. Number of meteors. So paralysis is definitely one of my favorite spells. It costs a whole lot. I think it's an expert level spell. The other thing is I should do is go up the alteration tree and try and get that expert level alteration spells cost half mana. Because then it's a lot cheaper to cast. I can cast 2 for what would otherwise be 1. But it costs probably like 150 mana to cost at base cost. So I could like wear some mage stuff and not have any defense, but like then am I a mage archer? Paralyze him and then shoot him with arrows until he dies? This process is fun to like, you go into a fight, 2 guys are charging at you, you paralyze one, and then you can take the other one down. And that's the good thing about the ice shot, it completely distracts one until you either hit them, and then in which case they wake up, they unfreeze and get up, and they still get a couple chances to hit him before he gets up. Or he just stays frozen there until he naturally wakes up. I also know you can make paralysis potions. And those are really fun, but they have some weird ingredients. One of the ingredients is like blisterwort, so it's super easy to find. But one of them is like a briar. The rest of them are all quite hard to get. You need to mix at least 2. Those are really valuable points. I see points there. 6,000 points. Oh yeah, there we go. I was thinking about what to name this video. Playing Magic Survival while talking about Magic. No. We got our points back. There we go. That's awesome. So like the other ones you need are like Briar Hearts or I don't even know what else. The rest of the ingredients are all really rare. There's some like duplication glitches you can do, but I'd rather get them normally. You can also do like the like duplication glitches. Like Skyrim's a very glitchy game, and I'm all for glitches mostly. Duplication glitches are a bit like far from me, but I'll do like stack 5 amulets so I have infinite shouting. I do that. I've done that before. I did that in my main account on the PS3. And I'm all for like a loop of enhanced crafting, and then craft a better potion thing, and then brew a better potion of enhanced crafting. And then get an incredibly good potion thing, and like make a paralysis potion that just lasts for eternity. Because then I could like, there's a couple things I could do. I could tip an arrow with paralysis, and then I just shoot an arrow of paralysis, bam, paralyzed. And I could just like do that to every guy in a dungeon, and if it's lasting like an hour, just through the dungeon, everyone's paralyzed, grab whatever item I need, and leave without having actually killed any of them. They might all die from lack of oxygen, but they won't be dead. Logic. Cooldown reduction does 10% for the duration of transmutation circle. Yeah. So I think we're about done here. And then the other thing I could do is I could just pickpocket it. You can just pickpocket it into someone, and if you have the poisoned perk, it'll actually like affect. Then you can put like a paralysis. You can reverse pickpocket a paralysis potion into someone, and with the poison effect, they'll just end up paralyzed. So like theoretically, I could do all the crime I wanted, and whenever a guard comes around, just hit him with a 10,000-year paralysis arrow or something. Because if you keep doing the loop, it keeps getting like exponentially better. And you can get ones that are like, last 24 hours, last 100 hours, last 10,000 hours, and by then it's just like they're By then, it's just that they're permanently frozen. If they ever did, like, unfreeze, you could just hit them again with another one. So, I think that's where we'll end this for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.